It's payday. You check your account, see the number, and for about 4 minutes, you're like, okay, life is good, we're up. Then your phone buzzes. Rent autopay, gone. You grab groceries, gone. You fill up your tank, gone. By day 3, you're opening your banking app before ordering lunch like it's a life or death decision. You didn't even do anything reckless, no Amazon because it's on sale spree, no late night Uber Eats binge. The money just evaporated, like always. And the worst part, you can't even vent to your friends because they're all broke too and nobody talks about it. I mean, you have a job, you're doing what you're supposed to, so why does it feel like you're one bad decision away from total disaster? If that sounds familiar, you're not bad with money. Nobody ever showed you what to do the moment it lands. They just handed you a salary and said, good luck. My name's Jack, and I used to think $40K a year meant I was fine. I wasn't. So I ran the numbers and found something simple but game-changing. The people in their 20s who actually build wealth don't make more money, they just have a system. So in this video, I'm breaking that system down, not the one that tells you to cut your coffee or buy Bitcoin. 5 simple steps, takes about 10 minutes, works on pretty much any salary. I call it the payday stack. Let's get into it. Now, if you've ever Googled this, probably at like 12:07 a.m. after checking your bank account and immediately regretting it, you've seen the same advice copy-pasted everywhere. The 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, 30 wants, 20 savings. Split your money 3 ways and you're supposedly thriving. Sounds clean, sounds responsible, very I have my life together energy. So why doesn't it work?
Because on a $40K salary, your rent alone is already eating like 35–40% of your take-home.
Before groceries, before your phone bill, before you even think about doing something fun. Like, be serious. That rule was built for a housing market that basically doesn't exist anymore. Trying to follow it in 2026 is like using an old map and wondering why nothing lines up. So you try it, it doesn't work, and now you're side-eyeing your own decisions like you're the problem. You're not. The math is just not mathing. But here's where it actually gets interesting. The fix isn't a better budgeting app, it's not a stricter spreadsheet, and it's definitely not cutting the one coffee that's keeping you emotionally functional. The real mechanic behind people in their 20s who are actually building something is this. They move money before their lifestyle gets to it. Not after, not whatever's left, before. And this is the part no one tells you, because once the money moves first, you're not sitting there making 47 tiny should I buy this decisions every week. The decision's already made. The system already handled it. You just exist in it. Meanwhile, most people are out here thinking they just need more discipline. They don't. They need to stop fighting their money every day and just automate it once. Because discipline runs out. Automation doesn't. Now, watch what happens when you actually run the numbers. This is exactly what I did to go from why is my account always empty to actually stacking something. And you should try this on your next paycheck because this is about your money, not mine. Let's say you're on $40K. That's about $2,600 a month after taxes. Adjust if your number's different, but the structure stays the same. The second your paycheck hits, move your fixed expenses immediately. Rent, utilities, phone, subscriptions, anything that's the same every month. On $40K, that's around $1,400, and it moves the same day. Not later tonight, not after the weekend, same day. Because the longer that money sits in your account, the more your brain goes, oh, cool, I have money. No, that money is booked. It just hasn't left yet. So now you've got $1,200 left. And this is where most people go, cool, $1,200 for the month. Let's try to be responsible. Yeah, that's where it all falls apart. Next, $150 goes straight into a separate savings account. And I mean not separate like a different tab in the same app, like actually slightly annoying to access. This is your emergency fund, and it moves automatically, same day, before you even have time to invent a good reason to keep it. Because somehow there's always a good reason, like, oh crap, my laptop charger broke, or I need one more fancy mocha latte to survive Monday. Or maybe I'll just grab the 99-cent energy drink 6 times. The goal isn't 3 months of expenses yet. Relax. First goal is $1,000. Because the difference between having $1,000 and 0 is the difference between, that's annoying, and okay, this month isn't ruined. So now you're at $1,050. Next, before you even breathe at that number, $50 goes straight into a Roth IRA every payday. I know, $50 sounds like nothing, but be honest, $50 disappears from your account all the time and you barely notice. One week it's a fancy mocha latte every morning, I deserve it. The next it's that free mobile game you downloaded that somehow cost $20 in skins, maybe a random Amazon impulse buy, and suddenly Friday hits and you're staring at your balance like where did it even go? At least this time, that $50 isn't gone. It's working for you, growing while you scroll TikTok, nap, or play more free games. We'll break down what that actually turns into later, and yeah, it's kind of insane. For now, just lock in the habit. It matters more than the number. So now you've got $1,000 left. Here's the simple part. Divide it by 4. That's your weekly number. Groceries, going out, random life stuff, everything comes out of that one number. In this case, $250 a week. One number, no apps, no 17 categories, no was that dinner or lifestyle, just a number you don't cross. And the last step, the day before your next paycheck, check what's left. Whatever's sitting there, split it in half. Half goes to savings, the other half, yours. No guilt, no lecture. You stayed under budget, you get rewarded, which somehow makes your brain actually want to do it again. Crazy how that works. Here's what actually changes after about 60 days. Not your bank balance, at least not in some crazy life-changing way, not yet. What changes first is the mental load. That constant background math, the if I buy this, can I still spiral? It starts to go quiet. Not because you suddenly have more money, but because every dollar already has an assignment. Rent, handled. Emergency fund, growing. Future you, finally getting paid. Whatever's left in your spending account is actually yours. No guilt, no footnotes. It's called financial breathing room. And if that sounds fake, it's because most Gen Z hasn't experienced it. Not because you're bad with money, not because you don't earn enough, but because no one ever explained the system. You weren't behind, you just weren't shown the playbook. And the most ridiculous part, the entire change your financial future routine takes like 10 minutes per payday. That's it. Not a course, not a certification, not a grind mindset arc, 10 minutes. And somehow, through 12 plus years of school, career counseling, onboarding calls, and that one manager who said, "We're like a family here," no one thought to mention it. Like, actually, be serious. This has to be a joke. The system really said, figure it out yourself, and just clocked out. Incredible setup, truly. We learned about mitochondria, but not where our money is going. That's actually insane. Priorities, non-existent. Now, here's the thing about the payday stack. It's not about being perfect. Some weeks you blow past the $250, some months the leftover is $12 and a questionable transaction you don't remember making. That's fine. The system works because it doesn't expect perfection. It just needs 10 minutes and a couple of transfers. The important stuff, emergency fund, future you, fixed costs, that's already handled before you even get the chance to fumble it. Run this for 12 months on $40K, and you're sitting on about $1,800 in your emergency fund, $600 in a Roth IRA that's already compounding, and this is the underrated part, a paycheck that doesn't stress you out the second it hits. Run the I'll save whatever's left method for the same 12 months, and yeah, same $0 in savings, same where did it even go energy, same salary, same city, same life. 10 minutes per payday. That's the difference. In the next video, I'm actually running the numbers on what ignoring your Roth IRA in your 20s really costs you by retirement. And yeah, it's not small, like not even a little. It's the kind of number that makes you sit there in silence for a second. You should probably see it before you decide, I'll start later. Because that decision, yeah, it's doing more damage than you think. If this was actually useful, hit subscribe. I drop one of these every couple days. Short, practical, no just work harder lectures. Just stuff that actually makes your money make sense, and you feeling like you've got it together.